Hey guys, here for another video. Thank God OnlyFans is not being canceled, right? Now this channel can continue. Honestly, if OnlyFans stopped their porn, this channel would continue. There's people that would just move to other platforms. I would just review that platform, just wouldn't be OnlyFans. But today we're looking at Patricia Kiss, which is a request like always. Didn't know who she was. Like 90% of these girls, I don't even know how some of these guys find these girls. Like, you know, when you're scrolling through Instagram, there's like so many asses. Like, why? How'd you find this ass? How did you find this girl? How'd you find this cum bucket? And she's particularly interesting because she's like from when I was looking around, she's apparently like a TV personality, but not so much anymore, and she's kind of transitioned to being this OnlyFans girl, OnlyFans cum bucket and whatever. I call them cum buckets because that's what they are, right? No one's going to OnlyFans to be like, oh, let's see her newest vlog update about her dentist appointment, or let's see what new shoes she got. It's like no one's doing that, right? If you promote yourself as a sexual object, people are obviously looking at your content to get that nut on. So one thing I did kind of find kind of cool about her, Patricia Kiss, is that she has this link which contains all her social medias, which I'm like, oh wow, great. She's treating it like a job, right? I always say, of girls, if you're active on more than one piece of social media on multiple places and you're trying to expand, for me it's like, okay, she's kind of doing the promoting and marketing herself. Okay, I get it, you're trying to expand everywhere, congratulations to her. But then when I was looking at each one, I'm like, what? She has a YouTube, great. Oh, it's been a year, she's only uploaded one video a year. Okay, she has a Reddit, awesome, I get to see her history, maybe she's promoting a lot. Oh, she only did it one time a month. And that is a common pattern that she has with all her other social medias, where she has them linked, but she doesn't either post consistently, she stopped, or the link just misdirects you and goes to the homepage. So I'm like, oh, okay. She had the mindset to do more work, but she probably thought, oh wow, this is more work than showing my tits, so why am I gonna do it? Again, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe she just doesn't, maybe she only has time to upload one YouTube video a year, right? Who knows? Maybe she has something more important to do, which I doubt. Again, I don't know, but I just thought that was interesting. So the main pieces of social media that we're gonna look at is her Instagram and Twitter, her most active ones. And looking throughout everything, I find it interesting. She's a book author, model, digital influencer. Like I said earlier, or in my other videos, if you put your resume on your Instagram bio, it most likely is the case that you don't have any of that, or don't really associate with yourself with any of that, right? When I see master's degree in cosmetology and aesthetics, it's like, I think it'd be better if like you put that to use, right? If I'm bragging about having a master's degree in mathematics, right, then I'm probably gonna do you know, subject matter related to that. I'm probably gonna promote myself as that. I'm probably gonna do projects or pursue things that are within that field, right? It doesn't make sense that you're gonna be a cum bucket but then be like a master's degree in cosmetology or whatever. Like, you don't see me bragging about my master's in math ever, because obviously I'm doing OnlyFans review. It's just a different space, different atmosphere. Fashion, beauty, lifestyle, travel, Portugal, aka I'm probably an escort, or I just get a shit ton of money for people to fly in different places. Again, maybe I'm wrong, but it's to no surprise she promotes herself as a sexual object. None of her pictures are really anything related to a master's degree in cosmetology or whatever. She's not promoting her own makeup line or any of that. She's just a cum bucket. But hey, I think it's kind of great that like maybe she does have that, but again, only see her for what she is, and I think it's better to just embrace that. She has Twitter as well, and like I said, it's important to see these different types of social medias to see how they promote themselves. She's obviously mass promoting her OnlyFans. A lot of her posts is just OnlyFans related, OnlyFans. I don't really see anything related to her bio, which again, it's fine. I think you should just put in your bio, I'm just a cum rag, I'm just a slut, I'm just a whore, I'm just selling my body because that's all I'm good at. Again, maybe she's a nice girl, I'm just saying it's better to embrace the meme, but there is a certain level of expectation now when we get her OnlyFans and we compare it to her social media, right? It's like, okay, I kind of expect to see nudity. Okay, I definitely expect to see sexual content, right? Because that's what she promotes herself as. So let's just get right into the OnlyFans. So OnlyFans, right when you get it, hello, welcome to my VIP profile. I am Patricia Kiss. I am pretty, sexy, fun, and happy woman. Super corny. This page is only for my fans. And then she says the same thing in Portugal. Horrible description. I always say your description should tell you the type of content that you're offering your OnlyFans, right? It only makes sense. Think of it as like a good Tinder profile, right? A good Tinder profile tells a little bit about yourself, shows off some characteristics, shows off some personality, instead of like the one-liners you see in Tinder, like here to travel, or like I'm here to eat. I think it's just better to be like, hey guys, I'm here to meet some new girls. I like doing this, that, and this is what kind of like I expect. This is what I offer. Again, just be flat out detailed with your description. I think that's going to take you very far. Her description is very horrible, and it's a whopping $30 a month. Now, I'll be honest, I never spend this amount of money on OnlyFans. I only did it because I was like, you know what? I got a little extra money, someone requested it. Why not? But that price range is ridiculous. I would say $5 to $15 in a good price. $20 is kind of pushing it, but $30 is ridiculous. You could get a pretty good gym membership with that. Like literally you could pay for like a, you know, if you have a work discount on Equinox, you can get that for $30. But I think it's a little outrageous. But when I see that, it's like, okay, maybe she's charging $30 for a good reason, right? Maybe she's offering so much content that it makes it worth it. Unfortunately, it's not. The numbers are pathetic. In terms of the photos, she has 134 photos and 7 videos. If you're expecting to see nudity in the base up, if you're expecting to see any type of rated R content, you are not getting any of that. Unfortunately, her OnlyFans is one of the worst OnlyFans I've ever seen. Very little effort. She spends more effort promoting her OnlyFans than actually putting work in the base up. I definitely think that's a slap in the face, especially since you're paying $30, right? I always say, have a strong base up before you sell anything in the DMs, before you promote anything more that's special or requires tipping or any of that. Have a strong base up to show like, hey, I value my base sub members so much. You know what, you guys don't have to like spoil me too much. I'm, you know, in a good position to make a lot of money. You know what, I'll also like invest in you guys if you guys are willing to invest in me. But she does not do any of that, unfortunately. So like I said, in terms of photos, they're really Instagram like. The most radar thing you'll see is her showing off her boobs, but she's covering with her hands, or there's something covering her body. You don't get to see pussy. Everything is pretty Instagram like, unfortunately. Now in terms of the videos, there's a whopping 7 videos. I don't understand the mentality behind that, and I've used this example of other people. It's like, you know what, I feel like uploading a video every, like, you know, once every, it's like her YouTube videos are very similar to what she has on OnlyFans, right? She just posts very minimal. In YouTube, she posted 1 video a year. Here she's posting 1 video every couple like weeks. Like for me, that's kind of just like, again, a slap in the face, especially since the longest video is 20 seconds, 12 seconds, 11 seconds, 9, 8, 6, and 3 seconds. And if you were to add them all up, I don't even think it adds up to 2 minutes. It's just, I think, very pathetic, especially since you're paying $30. In terms of the content, all the content is very similar in terms of the videos. It's just her showing off her bra, she's shaking her tits right and left, and that's it. Literally, that's it. Again, one of the worst OnlyFans. I just see it as to be very lazy. She offers things in the DMs. Honestly, I'm not even going to talk about it because her base up is so trash and so expensive that I don't even think it's worth even talking about the DMs. One thing to mention though is that if you're, remember I said like she has no nudity in the base up, and you know, maybe she has nudity in the DMs, right? Who knows? I looked up a whole bunch of leaks. I could not find one nude. No one can find one nude. Again, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they're wrong. Maybe she's like offering a nude like once every year, considering how bad her patterns are in terms of consistency. But I just couldn't find any of that in her OnlyFans. So if you're expecting to see rated R, boy and girl, BJ, GJ, GG, whatever content you want to fucking see that's radar, you're not seeing any of that at all in the base sub. Now overall, like, you know, I think it comes to no surprise that this video, I'm coming off a little salty just because I'm not mad at her specifically. I'm just mad at people that are in such good positions that make a lot of money, right? If you think about it, if you treat OnlyFans like a job, right? A regular 40-hour-a-week job where you're working 8 hours, 7 hours a day, 7.5 hours, 12 hours a day. Imagine if they put that amount of effort in their OnlyFans. I would respect them a lot more. And there are other girls that do that, right? It's not every single OnlyFans girl, but I think people that have a strong following and like you know, they have a lot of simps, they just are very lazy in their OnlyFans. But if you're like me and you're the average person, you like her, right? You think she's attractive, you're like, I don't know if I should get her OnlyFans or not. Don't. It's one of the, literally one of the, definitely top 3 in terms of worst OnlyFans I've ever seen. But who knows? Maybe she's a nice girl. Maybe, you know, she volunteers at your local Burger King shelter and gives off for like free chicken sandwiches to people and stuff like that. So like always, guys, please leave a comment below if you guys have any suggestions. I do take every single one. Try not to make it too expensive. This is like literally 30 McChickens, right? Or I guess like more like 25 because tax, right? But I do take every single request. Usually takes 1 to 3 weeks. Google Forms in the description. Please give it a like. Please give it a subscribe. I do appreciate it. We keep growing slowly but surely, but I think in the future we definitely have a lot more content that's outside of like me just reviewing OnlyFans and interviewing these girls, because a lot of them don't like me. A lot of them just block me, or if I try to introduce myself in the messages to get them to interview me, they get kind of mad when they see my videos. But I do appreciate you guys for spending your time watching me. Please subscribe or I will kill myself. Later.